Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome to World of Horror. I realize the microphone is a little bit far away, so I'm gonna tilt it ever so slightly to get it into correct range, around there anyways. So hello, welcome to World of Horror. Last time we played Moriko in a flash, in a 16-minute game. That was very interesting. Now, admittedly, I don't want to go too hard on myself today, because I've got some stuff that I gotta do. This is fresh off the Stalker live stream, and I had a lot of fun playing Stalker for a second time. I'm horribly bad at it. I am absolutely atrocious at it. We spent the entire 1 hour and 30 minutes basically on 2 fights. Which, you know, one, I'm bad at first-person shooters, and then on the other hand, I'm also like, the gunplay in Stalker is a little bit weird, and it's gonna take me a little bit longer to get used to. And I just realized I'm out of freaking... Hold on, I'm gonna have to mute the... Actually, you know what, I'll just crack open a room temperature one. Hold it very far away from the mic, because I do not want to go into the red here. Oh my god, it still went into the red. This is a, for those of you who are wondering, a grapefruit LaCroix. Yeah, grapefruit LaCroix, or Pamplemousse, as it is displayed on the can. Originally, I thought I had one open, but alas, I did not. And so, there you go. Anyways, I got some stuff that I gotta do real quick. And so, I would like to get the episode rendering while I am doing the IRL things. So we had a little bit of a shorter Stalker stream than I otherwise would have liked, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. Like, I think it's a good thing that we got the consistency down anyways, right? And 1 hour is way too short. Like, when we did the first Stalker stream and it was just an hour long, that was way too short, for sure. At 1 hour and 30 minutes actually seems a lot better. But it also is like, you know, I would prefer, I would prefer not. So, I did look for that first, good. That's what the sound was. But, yeah, no, I'm very bad at Stalker. I'm highly bad at Stalker. You know, I'm not very good at first-person shooters. Probably the best I've ever been was either, like, in the Modern Warfare 2 days, or the, whatchamacallit, the Halo Reach days. I was very good at both of those games. But now I don't like first-person shooters. I don't play them that often. If I'm playing a first-person shooter, I'm playing it because it has, like, interesting and unique mechanics. So I'm gonna be honest with you, my favorite part of Stalker is going through a freaking, railway tunnel, throwing, metal bolts at explosive anomalies that will tear me to shreds if I get too close to them, and having to plan, like, a path out, or I'll just have, internal bleeding if I go too close to them. I think it's really interesting. And there aren't a lot of games that do something like that, where it's a first-person shooter, but the environment is also a very important part of it. And so I like that a lot, I really do. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm terrible at the first-person shooter part. But it's also, like, something with depth, right? Like, I'm completely changing the subject here, but, like, I've been playing... I played Depth recently with Twitch streamer Plungerhead. If I remember, the link will be in the first link in the description will take you to his Twitch channel. But we played Depth, right? And, we played Depth, and I hadn't played it in a long time, but I got back into it really quick. Like, for the first couple of games, I was a potato, right? Like, I was throwing, I was doing terribly. I tried to play the Bull Shark, which used to be my main, but the Bull Shark is very difficult to play, so I got absolutely destroyed. Sure, what if we just got the katana? That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? But no, so it's like... Yeah, when I first started playing, it took me a couple of games to get into it, but then I got the power back. You know, I got the muscle memory kicked in. It's like riding a bike. And so I knew exactly what I was freaking doing. and I started getting, like, about 26 kills, 25 kills a game. And Plungerhead, he picked it up real quick, too. Right, like, he was no slouch. Like, near the end of that stream, you know, I was, like, he was getting, like, 9, 10 kills, which was really good. The enemy team only has 34 lives. Now, you might be wondering what the heck this means, and why I bring it up. But in depth, it is a 2v4 situation where, oh man, we almost failed that. That could have been bad. But it's a 2v4 situation, right? There are 2 sharks and 4 divers. And so the sharks are playing like a third-person isometric... isometric is completely the wrong word, I believe. But it's a third-person sort of like, dare I say, action game, just because it's an all-encompassing genre. If you've ever played Maneater, it's literally exactly like that. Except, and because Maneater was made by some of the depth developers who branched off to do their own thing. And, so yeah, that's, and originally, like, the original trailer for Maneater is using depth assets, which I thought was really funny, but, bro. That's, that is a, a 85% chance that we just missed there. A little bit unfortunate. We could totally die, but we could also level up and be a legend. That'd be cool. But we could definitely die, by the way. Never mind, we don't die. We're fine. We're completely fine. But yeah, so it's like the sharks. You know, they're third-person action. They kind of stealth gameplay almost, because the divers have guns and the divers are in first person. And if they focus you, you're gonna die. And so there are 30 tickets on each team, and you all start with 1 ticket, so 34, 32. And, I mean, I love all of these things greatly, actually. These are all very good. I appreciate them all. We didn't get contaminated water, right? Okay, good, thank God. But yeah, no, so the sharks have a mix of, like, action and stealth gameplay. What did we get? I wasn't paying attention. Winds of Plague literally does nothing. Absolutely does nothing. The minor injuries, 1 fund. The major injuries, 2 funds. That never changes. That doesn't do anything. And Kizumi, Kazuna, whatever her name is, the nurse. She does not give you cheaper surgery action. Actually, maybe she does. It's just that surgery is a little bit rarer. But no, the Winds of Plague doesn't do anything. At least I've never, if it does something, I've never noticed, and it's never gotten us killed to the point where I'd be like, how did we die there? And then I would, like, go through the video and study what actually happened. And it's like, oh, we had Winds of Plague. That's absolutely what happened. No, I've never been in a situation like that. As they would say, ever. But, yeah, no, we're just vibing. But, in depth, I'm a terrible diver. Absolutely awful. But in the shark gameplay, I'm a great shark. I'm a really good shark. I'm an absolutely fantastic shark. I'm not the best, but I would say that if you had, like, there's the depth 1%, who are like the insane people who have thousands of games, right? They scare me. I'm nowhere near as good as them. But if you were to say, like, you know, I'm probably in, like, the top 30% of sharks. Maybe top 25% of sharks, if you want to be, like, you know, generous. But I am much better than your average shark. And we were going up against some really good opponents. And we won some games and we lost some games. It's just how it goes. But there were a lot of triumphant victories, honestly. There was an absolutely insane victory that I had, where Plunger had disconnected, and so I started streaming my game on Discord. I don't know if the live stream was up then. If it wasn't, that's tragic, but, here's what we're gonna want to do. We're gonna want to brace for impact and then do this. It's cursed as hell, but, like, it is what it is. it maintains us in desperation range, and as long as we don't go to a doomed area, we're not gonna die immediately. Anyways, we could buy a spell. You want to buy a spell here and then do reason or doom? Yeah, sure. Let's buy a spell. You know what? I might actually cast this if we get into a fight with a stamina enemy. I might actually cast Witness Curse. Now, Stalker is kind of annoying, for sure. Stalker, Shadows of Chernobyl. A very real thing that is... Stalker 2, Stalker Chernobyl 2. That got announced. And I thought it was really funny. Like, I had a friend, she messaged me on Discord, and she's like, Stalker 2 just got announced. And I was like, wait, what the hell? And it's like, I've willed it into existence. Like, it's entered... You know that thing where it's like, you look up a car, and, like, you look up a car, right? Or you get a car, and you've never seen anybody else driving this car before. But because you've noticed the car, you now are like, hey, that's that car, that's that car. You're picking that car out everywhere, right? Like, that car is completely everywhere, and you have no idea why. Like, I know somebody who they got a Leaf. I didn't know what a Leaf was. It's an electric car. They got a Leaf, and then they told me about it, and I didn't notice any leaves on the road, right? Like, there were no leaves whatsoever, but then, like, a week later, like, 4 or 5 leaves, and I'm like, wait, what the hell? And it's like, I was flabbergasted. It was crazy. But, yeah, no, it's so weird, because it's like, you notice something, right? Like, Stalker has always been something I've been aware of, and then it's like, you start playing it, and then it's like, oh, hey, the sequel's coming. The sequel gets announced literally the next day. It was hilarious. But no, it was very funny. An Aurora Borealis at this time, etc., in this part of Japan. But no, like, I lost my mind when I saw that Discord message. Like, I thought she was messing with me. But then I actually looked it up and I saw the trailer and I'm like, what the hell is happening? But, let's see here. So, Sailors, Arms, Cape. So, we're on Timeline B, right? Yes, the Timeline B reminder. So, Akamanto's scary, and then 2 boss fights are also scary. So, I think we want to go with boss fight 1 first, and then we'll hopefully have items to discard next. I don't know. Now, our lighthouse is a little bit weird, because it's literally all the stat checks, and so we're going to take 3-3. That sucks, by the way, because now we have, we're literally in a situation where we are fighting a stamina boss. How many times have we gotten that event? Treacherous Reflection, how dare you? We have so many just curses. Like, they're not even injuries, it's just curses. Whoa. I'm frightened. I'm very frightened. Honestly, I think we're gonna pop Witness Curse. Not this, not right now, but we are most likely going to activate Witness Curse. And actually, we're gonna do it right now. We're gonna activate Witness Curse right now. We're gonna brace anyways, because we want to take less doom. But you know. Oh, the Kendo helmet! Let's go! The Kendo helmet! For the clutch, let's go. So, we have the best weapon in the game. I'll be equipping it immediately and using it for the rest of the run. Haha. I'm very frightened. I am very frightened of the hunting rifle. Okay, once we get to... Actually, I guess we don't have to care, do we? Read the letters. -1 funds, you hate to see it. Or -2 funds, I should say. We had 3. Yeah, we can just back out. That's fine. Do we care? Do we actually care about how our stamina is for this? We have 2 items we can discard. We can discard the compass and the hunting rifle, but we should do that last then, because we want to have the compass for as long as possible. I'm pretty sure that Akamanto's Yeet still goes through because it's an event, and I'm not pretty sure. Take the pretty away, I'm sure. I am definitely sure that Akamanto will end our careers. So we do actually care about our stamina, just not in that specific instance. So we might want to rest, but, like, I honestly think we might want to rest here, because we could get fetid fumes, and I feel we're going to do Akamanto next. Oh, yeah, we're on Goizo. Can you believe that? It's still fine. It's still completely fine, but, anyways, I would like to... This man and his smug aura, it mocks me. I've been doing the patches for, Stormblood, and I have to say, I'm having a really good time. I was warned, actually, that the patches for Stormblood sucked, but I'm actually having a really good time. Like, yeah, some of them haven't been the most important things to the plot, per se. Like, one of them was, hey, you want to go on a treasure hunt? But that's dope. You know, I like adventures. I like random adventures. And so, yeah, even if it's not super important to the overall story, and it's just like some one-off thing or whatever, it's still fun, you know? I still like that a lot. This is a... You just want to do... No, I don't want to just do that. But sure, we'll mess with this for a bit. I mean, it's not like we don't have time. Like, this is gonna be 1% Doom, right? Yeah, that's just 1% Doom. We're golden. We are, as they would say, Persona 4 golden. It's a 92. Well, I can't complain. Kendo helmet, let's go! My boy! I love it. I love the Kendo helmet so much. When it works, it works. Core strength? I mean, listen. We are gonna level up again, though. This is the opportunity. The game is asking us, do you want to get to, like, the game is asking us right now, do you want to get to Dexterity 3? Or Dexterity 8? And I mean, honestly, I kind of want to. I kind of want to. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of want to get Dexterity 8. But no, actually, we're gonna go Core Strength because it's the objectively correct play. And we will take Charisma in hopes that we YOLO Leadership and can get, we don't have to worry about our reason. Speaking of reason, shoutouts to the bathtub for not going away at all. I'm a little bit frightened. No, we're not gonna fight Eldritch Akamanto because -5 all damage randomly is fun and enjoyable gameplay. But, oh, you know, speaking of gameplay, I saw something earlier that really grinded my gears. You know what really grinds my gears? It was this weird thing, like, it always happens, you know, like, it's a recurring cycle. And, like, here's the thing, I want to say the game doesn't look bad. The game looks awesome. But it's this game where it's like a Western game. It's a Western RPG inspired by JRPGs, basically, right? And so one of the developers or whatever, they went on an interview, and they always said something. They said something that, like, you know, listen, the game looks awesome, all right? That's the full stop. But, oh my god, what? Oh no! Oh no, but the developer, like, they said something that gets said, like, every couple of years, and it never turns out well for them. And it's like, we are doing a JRPG, but without the baggages of being a JRPG. And it's like, we're doing a JRPG, but, like, I mean, that just rubs me the wrong way, you know? Like, I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I just think it's a silly thing to say, really. Can we get, I mean, we don't have to do this, but, we don't have to do the monument, but I want more stamina. Oh, you shouldn't have come here, plus 1% Doom, that's right. But yeah, no, like, that sort of statement, like, I don't like that statement. Like, the game looks cool, like, I want to be perfectly clear, the game looks awesome. But, I just, maybe we shouldn't have done that. So that we could have gone into it with Desperation Range, but it's probably fine. Oh, never mind. We're in Desperation Range anyways, so hello. Hello, Akamanto. But, let's see. like I said, I don't want to dwell on it too much, but it's just when I see something like that, I'm like, ah, man, it's pretentious, you know? It's like, and also, somebody pointed out, the person who put it on my Twitter timeline, because of course it's Twitter, right? What they put on the timeline was basically like, the person who said this hasn't played a JRPG in like the last 25 years, and it's like, yeah. Because it always strikes you the wrong way, you know? Wait, no, we want to discard that, hold on. We are in a interesting position. We're gonna forget the Witness Curse because we already have it active, so who cares? But when I read something like that on like an interview, I just think to myself, man, don't do JRPGs dirty like that. And also, they've evolved, right? Like they really have evolved. So they definitely aren't like that anymore. And also, when you say death to turn-based combat, I kind of look at you with a weird, like, death to turn-based combat, huh? It's a very extreme position to take on a genre. Or not even a genre, just like a combat type. But anyways, I digress. Let's not dwell on that too much. Like, again, like, absolutely, if you know who I'm talking about, absolutely no hate to them. I just think that it's a weird thing to say, right? And it comes off, in my opinion, as pretentious. I'm sure the developers are wonderful people. And, you know, I'm not just saying that to, like, cover my rear end or whatever, but, like, I'm sure they're perfectly good people. It's just that I didn't mean to click that. That's bad. Oh well. Anyways, I'll atone for my sins by picking occult signs, and by that I mean arcane grasp, because we really want to pick something that will give us no benefit. We might level up again, if you can believe it or not. But yeah, no, like, it's just a weird thing to say, really. And that's pretty much all I can. There's only so many ways that I can say that, because I don't really have a strong opinion about it, other than why would you it costs literally $0 not to throw shade on an entire genre whose fans you're trying to appeal to, if that makes sense. Hello, kind old grandmother. And of course, it's always Twitter, right? It's that scene from the Babadook where it's like, why can't you be normal? Screams, and it's just the Twitter icon screaming. Hi, Billy Mays here. Oh no. So we're gonna discard the compass because we need the Crestfallen Mask. So we can discard the book, right? Oh, thank God. Wait, deals 8 damage to human enemies. Hold on. That's him. That's it. That's him. That's cult member. Sure, why not? What did we get? Mangled hand? Well, that's a little bit unfortunate, isn't it? Anyways, yeah, so we'll just do a little bit of this and take 2 damage, because why not? Take 2 damage as a treat. Curious statuette, you love to see it. Oh, hey, we're actually oh, no. I've realized something a little bit scary here. We're gonna sit with Mangled Hand forever, I think. I think that's just sort of the life that we're gonna live. Maybe, maybe not. We shouldn't have another fight besides Takahashi. This is the +1 reason one, so I don't care. But, oh, this is max threat level. That's rather frightening. -2 funds, huh? Well, hopefully I didn't need those. -3 reason, by the way. So discard this, and, yeah, we're not leveling up again. So we're taking, oh my God, we're taking -6? -3. So we're in trouble here. We're in a little bit of trouble as a treat. Just a tad bit of trouble. You wouldn't know where to find a buyer for it. Oh no. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you for your service, Kendo. Kendo Helmet, thank you for your service. If you've made it to this point in the video, soldier, I want you to leave a thank you, Kendo Helmet, in the comments down below. Because he's performed the ultimate sacrifice. So we are theoretically good now. We can coast to victory. Assuming that nothing bad happens, of course. Running shoes would actually have saved the game. That's hilarious. Running shoes is what I was gonna take. If I... Oh no. Oh no. Wait, can we still do this with running shoes? No, we can't. We have to fight and we have to die here. So let's see. We can do 20 damage. That's not good enough. We need both of these to hit. I think the game's just taunting me at this point, to be honest with you. So this would be 1827. Oh my god. So, my attacks, they fly true. Alright. This is it. This is the game. I beg of you, please. Door stuck. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit sketchy, but we should be fine, because we didn't get the, Okay. Congratulations, we've lived. So, strength, we're good. Dexterity, -3 stamina. Knowledge, -3 stamina. We go down to 3. Charisma, -3 reason. Oh god, we barely made it. Whew, I barely made it. Dun, dun, dun. Actually, we might be able to save the game on, none of them, because knowledge and charisma are first. Oh, man. I should have put a point into knowledge. I definitely should have put a point into knowledge. And I still can, because Takahashi exists, and that's gonna make or break the game on whether or not we can kill Takahashi in one turn. We can't throw the Crestfallen Mask or we'd die, so... Ooh, boy. We are gonna be in desperation range, so that's nice. So, we theoretically would have been able to win, oh boy, fame. We theoretically would have been able to win, even if we didn't succeed the strength check. However, I'm glad that we didn't have to deal with, like, a 94% Doom scenario against Takahashi. That'd be a little bit rough. But we should just be able to... We kill him in one turn, right? Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, we could have killed him with our 7 knowledge, admittedly. But that was pretty sketchy. That was definitely sketchy. A little bit scuffed as a treat. Why don't you? You loot 1 extra funds. You steal Takahashi-san's wallet. Or Takashi-san's wallet. You know what I mean. Out of the 40 new events, my favorite was going into the... Out of the 40 new events, my favorite was reaching over to your Pamplemousse LaCroix and realizing that it's empty. -1 reason. -1 stamina, because you couldn't quench your thirst. I thought that was very immersive. I can't believe it was added to the game. I mean, I know LaCroix is a popular beverage, but it still feels like it was timed just right. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. The name's Webweaver, and I hope you had fun. I hope the episode was enjoyable, whether you watched it or whether you listened to it, whether it was just background noise in your day-to-day. Either way, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. And if you made it this far, I mean, thanks for hanging out for 30 minutes. I really appreciate it. Hope you're all staying safe out there, and I will see you on the next episode of World of Horror, which is, as you know, at 11:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have a good one.